Marketing is more than crunching numbers or spinning hype. Beyond that, and even beyond sales, marketing, at its essence, is all about people. The more you know about people, the more successful your marketing campaign will be. Now, I'm not referring to simple demographics, buying habits, wants versus needs, but a deeper understanding of thinking patterns, decision processes, and societal currents. Societal currents? Okay, I admit, here is some hype, but valid hype. Society is constantly on the move. A mere trend can easily turn into a tsunami or can trickle out into a stream. The more you understand the nuances of society and the various groups of people within that society, the more you'll be able to properly position your marketing campaign to maximize your return on investment. And that investment does not have to cost the millions of dollars that it used to. Of course, we are all familiar with social networking sites and the blogosphere. But all of that is moot if you don't address your audience correctly and be where they want to go. The only way to do that is to know the people. Research does not always have to happen in a rigid focus group or online survey, but by talking to real live people. I spent the last 4 years living in Japan as an English teacher. Now, you may think that living in Japan, teaching Japanese children English, has nothing to do with marketing, and that the 4 year hiatus from the US market and the marketing industry may be an obstacle despite my 5 years of solid marketing experience at Panasonic. But I'd like to explain why I don't feel my experience here in Japan is contrary to the marketing track my career started with. It can be summed up with the Japanese slang term KY. K for kuki, which means air or atmosphere, and Y for yomi, which means reading. The context in which KY is usually used has a negative connotation, as in, he is not able to read atmosphere well. To the Japanese people, being able to read the atmosphere of a group and adjust one's own behavior accordingly is very important. This skill is especially essential in the classroom, where you must hold the attention of your students in a subject that many find difficult or boring. Put yourself in my position. Think of your students as your customers, English as the product, the Japanese Ministry of Education and fellow employees as the client, and you as the international marketing consultant. You have a product to market called English, and although all agree that it's important, nobody really wants to invest their mind share to it. Mind share is the percentage of time that each person devotes to a single activity. So, you're not only competing with your direct competitors such as math and science, but also indirect competitors such as video games, cartoons, and comics. The better you know your audience, the more successful you will be at marketing your product. Each grade level, each school, each classroom, and each day you enter that classroom is different each time. In order to effectively market your product, you must be able to read the atmosphere and be flexible. If your approach or plan of action is not getting the proper response, you must know your product and audience well enough to be able to be flexible. That flexibility is only possible if you can think quick, be creative, and most importantly, present well. That is what I bring to the table. I can read atmosphere. I can read people. I can think quickly and I can react quickly. My presentation skills are what allowed me to move up in my early career, and my 4 years as a teacher in Japan has improved those skills manifold. Having grown up in America, I have a firm grasp of American culture, but also having been exposed to various international experiences throughout my personal and professional life, I can quickly adapt to many different groups of people. I am a writer at heart. I graduated from Columbia University's Barnard College with a degree in English, but I have a passion for people. I like to delve into the minds of people and find out what makes them tick. For this reason, I feel I have a natural instinct for marketing. Because, as I said in the beginning, marketing is all about people.